For judgment, item number 34.
Yes, thus upon due consideration of this case in its entirety, I do not find any ground to interfere with the impugned judgment and conviction and the order of sentence passed by the learned court below. Having come to such conclusions, reference to the other authorities laid upon is found to be unnecessary. The appeal accordingly is found to be without merit and is dismissed. Registry to send back the lower court records immediately. Then, in view of the order passed in the main appeal, interlocutory application stands disposed of. Yes.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 28 from the hearing list, Your Lordship.
28.
28, Your Lordship.
Yes.
On behalf of N. Angami, Your Lordship. This matter may kindly be listed after 2 weeks, Your Lordship. He's also filed a letter of absence, Your Lordship.
Any objection from the other side?
28.
Any objection?
No.
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. N. Angami, Learned State Counsel, appearing for the state respondents and not objected to by the other side, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Lordship, there is an interim.
Okay, interim order passed. Okay, before that, you write list again after 2 weeks for hearing. Stop. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date.
Much obliged.
Yes, Mr. Moore.
Yes, list your Lordship. Lordship, I'd like to mention item 10. I'm
10.
representing the state here.
Then,
I pray that I may be allowed 3 weeks time to file state comp.
No objection, Your
okay,
Lordship.
on the prayer of Mr. Moimton, Learned State Counsel, appearing for the state respondents, further 3 weeks time is granted for filing counter affidavit.
Supplication.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5. Here I need to reply. I need to file affidavit in reply. Your Lordship may allow me 2 weeks time.
5 is along with 3,
3,
4, and 6.
Yes.
Rejoinder not filed. So how much time?
2 weeks time may be given, Your Lordship.
Okay. Any objection?
No, Your Lordship.
Okay, on the prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioners, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks to enable the petitioners file a rejoinder affidavit. List again after 2 weeks.
Lordship.
3, 4, 5, 6, same one.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Your Lordship, I apologize for the difficulties of the court. However, 3, 4, and 6 here pleadings are completed. 3, 4, and 6 pleadings are completed.
Lordship, it's only with regard to item 5.
Item 5.
Only on item 5, they have not filed a reply.
Please cancel the order. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner may be given further 2 weeks' time to file reply affidavit in WPC number 166 of 2022. To stop the praise not objected to by the learned state counsel. Stop in view of above, release the matter again after 2 weeks.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, this is your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25, 26, and 27, Lordship.
Starting from,
25 to 27, Lordship.
they are
On
listed.
behalf of Tipapong, Lordship. If 3 weeks' time may be granted to me, Lordship, to file
Why do you want adjournment?
to file my rejoinder, Lordship.
Rejoinder.
Lordship.
My
You have
To the
lord, in this case, what happened is that I file an additional affidavit in reply, including documents.
So they want to file
You want
additional,
to file a,
additional counter affidavit.
yes. Rejoinder to my additional.
Any objection?
My lord, no.
Okay, how much time?
3 weeks, Lordship.
On the prayer of learned state counsel and not objected to by the other side. Matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks to enable the learned state counsel obtain instructions and to file additional counter affidavit to the additional rejoinder affidavit filed by the petitioners.
My lord, stipulated time may be given. This is
3
for
weeks.
quite
I said 3 weeks.
as a last chance.
No, we'll have a date then.
My lord,
List again on so and so. Give a date. On 23rd,
my lord,
23rd of July. All right.
much obliged.
Much obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 7. I'm for respondent number 5, Lordship. I've just received our affidavit in reply. So if we may be given 3 weeks to go through it, and if necessary, file counter. Item 7,
You're for respondent number.
5.
See, they file writ petition, you file affidavit in position. They file reply, again, you'll file one more counter affidavit. How long will it go on like that? Normally, it's counter affidavit and rejoinder affidavit. In exceptional cases, we may allow, like that's the one which just now Mr. Counsel was there. What to do? Why do you want to file additional?
Lordship, I was only instructed to
Your good name?
Asnla.
Sorry?
Asnla. It's not in the
Ms. Asenla, learned counsel, appearing for respondent number 5, suggests that she has just received a copy of the rejoinder affidavit filed by the petitioner. And therefore, she may be given 3 weeks' time to go through the same and to respond to the same by way of additional counter affidavit. Prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioner. In view of above, matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks.
Lordship.
Respondent number 5 may file additional counter affidavit in the meantime, if so advised.
That's Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 9.
Yes.
I'm for the petitioner, Lordship.
Reply.
Lordship, yes, Lordship.
How much?
3 weeks, Lordship.
Okay, on the prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioner, further 3 weeks' time is granted for filing reply affidavit. Item 9.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship, on behalf of additional AG, LD Sangtam, item number 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh,
20,
1
21,
minute, go
Lordship.
slowly. One at a time. Item 15.
15, Lordship, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Lordship, here
15
yet
is-
to,
15 is separate,
Lordship,
16 to 21 are together.
yes, Lordship, here yet to receive an instruction for the counter.
Why is it listed over orders otherwise? How much time you want?
Lordship, 3 weeks of time,
3 weeks' time.
Lordship,
Anyway, let the matter be called out. We'll see as and when the matter is called, we'll pass the orders.
Lordship. Lordship, similarly, item number 23 and 24, behalf of Lidiga, here she also yet to receive an instruction, 23 and 24. 3 weeks of time.
This also will pass orders when the matter switch,
Okay, Lordship.
because notice is not complete, it seems. I've seen, yeah. Any other mention?
Okay, Lordship. Similarly, behalf of Liviga, item number 8. Here, bleedings have been completed. So let the matter be fixed for the hearing.
8, reply is not filed.
8.
Reply has not been filed. Have you filed reply?
Lordship, 2 weeks time we given to file.
Okay, as on the prayer made by the learned counsel for the petitioners, 2 weeks time is, further 2 weeks time is granted for filing rejoinder affidavit. List again after 2 weeks.
Lordship, I also like to mention item number 11.
11,
Yes. And also,
okay,
I made-
similar order, similar order. 2 weeks reply.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item 129
29, yes, what do you want?
on behalf of Espere. Let this
Oh.
matter become up after 2 weeks.
Have we informed the other side? Consent of the other side? Any objection? Okay, on the prayer made on behalf of Ms. S. Mere, London State Council, preparing for the state respondents and not objected to by the other side. This is the matter for hearing again after 2 weeks.
Lordship, in pledge.
Your Honor, I beg to mention item number 30
Hmm,
on behalf of P. Suren. Your Honor, I was instructed to beg for 2 weeks' time since he is out of station.
But you must take the consent of the other side. You're
Yes,
there?
I'm for the petitioner, he is for the respondent.
Any objection?
No objection.
2 weeks.
Yes,
Okay, on the prayer made on behalf of Mr. P. Suren, learned counsel for the respondents, not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioners. Matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
obliged, Lord, please.
And similarly, Your Honor, I also beg to mention item number 31. On behalf of P. Suren,
Okay,
this matter.
same order, only that P. Suren will be for the petitioners instead,
Yes.
not respondents. Okay.
Petition, Lordship. Lordship, by the order dated 3rd June 2024, the respondent was directed to go for the spot verification. So it's already done. I have sent for.
Which
waiting.
case, which case?
Item number 2.
Has it been done?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
verification?
but I have sent for waiting because of the election. So I have not received the affidavit. So the matter will be released on 4th July, next week.
Yes,
No objections, Lord.
Mr.
In teams.
Im Team Song, learned additional advocate general, Nagaland, submits that the spot verification as directed by this court has been done. And that he has drafted the affidavit. To stop, he further submits that the affidavit has been sent for vetting. And therefore, the matter may be listed on 4th of July, 2024. To stop. The prayer made is not objected to by Mr. Sentianger, learned counsel for the petitioners. Stop. In view of above, list the matter again on 4th of July,
Let the interim continue till such time.
2024. To stop, interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date.
Obliged, Lord.
Okay, can call.
For orders, item number 15.
Yes, why? It is listed for orders.
Your Lordship, service report on respondent 9 is still awaited.
You're supposed to file a last time.
Yes, Your Lordship.
When you will file?
We'll file it within the next week, Your Lordship.
Have you served notice otherwise?
Yes, we've served notice as well.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that notice has been served to respondent number 9 by way of Dasti and prays for a week's time to file an affidavit as proof of service. Okay, list again after a week.
Lordship, I am appearing for respondents 1, 2, and 3. If my presence may kindly be
Okay,
reflected.
Mr. Sentianger, learned counsel for appears for petition numbers.
Respondents 1,
sorry.
2, and 3,
Respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3.
my lord.
Okay.
Item number 16 to 21.
Your Lordship, similar matter, the service report upon respondent 9 is still awaited.
When did you take steps?
Your Lordship, we took steps.
In February.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Can it be tracked? March, April, May, June. 4 months have gone.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Village council,
Yes.
Can you serve by Dusty?
Your Lordship, we will take Dusty if needed.
I think it is needed because if I direct for tracking notice, I don't think they'll be able to do it. It has to be done within 3 months. It's already 4 months. Village council of this, what is this, what is this?
Painamsi.
Mainamsi,
Yes, Lordship.
parent district.
Yes, Your Lordship.
If you can serve by Dusty, it's good, so that we can proceed ahead. How much time should you require? 10 days?
Okay, Your Lordship, 10 days.
Okay. Notice served to respondent number 9 has not been affected. Since neither unserved notice nor AD card has returned back. To stop under this circumstance, comma, the learned counsel for the petitioner prays that she may be allowed to serve notice by Dusty. Praise allowed. Next paragraph. Let Dusty notice be effected on respondent number 9 by way of, okay, within a period of 10 days from today.
Your Lordship, if 2 weeks may be granted.
Within a period of 2 weeks from today. Of the petitioner shall thereafter file petitioners shall thereafter file an affidavit indicating proof of Dusty service. List again after 3 weeks.
Lordship, here also I am appearing for respondents 1, 2, and 3. In all the
Mr.
matters.
Senti Younger, learned counsel appears for respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3.
Obliged, Lordship.
16 to 21, huh? This is a common order.
Item number 22.
My
State.
pleasure, Lordship. I'm here to receive instructions, so kindly grant me 3 weeks time.
Yes.
We don't have objection, Your Lordship.
What about notice to respondent number 4? You should check the file.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. Notice has not been affected upon respondent number 4. Let service report be awaited. Full stop. Next para on the prayer of learned state council. Further 3 weeks time is granted for filing counter affidavit. List again after 3 weeks.
Item number 23 to 24.
This also 6 has not been served.
Lordship, I'm allowed to take Dusty service. For respondent
Don't be in a hurry. Notice was sent only in May. Let us do some tracking. Okay. Although notice was sent to respondent number 6 on 16/5/2024, neither AD card nor unserved notice has returned back. Stop. Registry to track the postal consignment sent to respondent number 6 and list the matter again. After a week? After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks. Lord.
After 2 weeks.
For admission, item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm mentioning on behalf of N. Angami, Your Lordship, here, I've been informed that the state is taking active consideration for considering the petitioner's case. So
How?
kindly grant 3 weeks time, Your Lordship.
How? That was what was said to the court last time.
19 to 2024, GF, given that you were given 4 weeks.
Yes.
As per the AG's affidavit.
Madam,
Your
you should
Lordship.
come up with some more updates.
Your Lordship.
Every time you're mentioning, you're submitting that. What is the updates?
Your Lordship, since I'm not handling the case, Your Lordship, because.
Okay, who's
what
handling
was
the case?
N. Angami, Your Lordship, so.
So when
this
is he
may
coming
be-
again?
By next week, he'll be
Monday,
available.
Tuesday?
Tuesday, Your Lordship.
We'll list again on Tuesday.
Yes,
Ask
Your
him to get updates.
Because.
If you genuinely require time, court is always agreeable to give you time, but not just like that.
Yes, Your Lordship, but
Nah.
what happened was.
At
what
least
he
there
did-
has to be some
Yes, Your Lordship.
responsible prayer. We need this much time because this is happening. You inform that, then
Yes,
we'll
Your
grant you time.
Lordship.
Otherwise,
It may
what
be
is the
listed
point?
on Tuesday, Your Lordship. I'll inform.
Okay.
Your Lordship.
As prayed for by the learned state council, list the matter again on Tuesday to enable her to obtain the up-to-date instructions in the matter.
Much.
Much.
Item number 12.
Yeah, Lordship. Lordship, I have sent to obtain the signature of my affidavit. So kindly grant me 1 week of time.
You want 1 week? As paid for
Yes,
by the
my lord.
learned state as paid for the learned state council, a week's time is granted for filing counter affidavit. List again after a week.
Lordship.
Pledge Lordship. Item number 13.
Yes.
Lordship. On the last occasion, this court have directed the respondents to file their affidavit. Thereby, I've received the affidavit filed by the government this morning, Lordship.
Oh, you received?
Yes.
Very good. And you want to file reply?
In fact, Lordship, after going through it, I would like to file reply as well. But in
This
fact,
one-
Lordship, here, respond number 5 has made an appearance on 21st of March this year, after filing of this case. There is private respond number 5. But after that, they are not appearing in since due date.
Okay. And it's up to them. If they don't want to appear, we'll proceed ahead.
Yes, Lordship.
If you want reply, to file a reply, we'll give you time.
Lordship.
How much time?
2 weeks time.
2 weeks' time. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has received the counter affidavit of state respondents this morning. To stop him, he submits that he may be allowed to go through the same and file a rejoinder affidavit, if so advised. Stop, next para, as paid for. Matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. Petitioner may file rejoinder affidavit in the meantime. Likewise, respondent number
5, Lordship.
5 may also find counter affidavit in the meantime.
Obliged, Lordship. Item number 14.
Please, my lord. Lordship, I have a very limited prayer in filing this writ petition, Lordship.
Okay.
My prayer is only to dispose the representation that I have submitted before
Okay.
the deputy commissioner,
Page number
page number 24, annex 8, Lordship.
24 in exchange. What is the representation for?
Lordship, the petitioner's son,
Hmm,
I am approaching on behalf of my grandson, Lordship,
hmm.
who is a minor. The petitioner's son was appointed as constable in the Nagaland Police, that is 13th IRB.
13.
Yes, 13th IRB, Lordship.
Petitioner's son.
Yes, petitioner's son. He is
Okay.
late, Lordship.
Sorry?
He has expired.
Okay, it's expired.
Yes, Lordship. So
Yes.
he was appointed on 1/1/2008, Lordship.
Hmm,
And after that, Lordship, he married the lady, Lordship.
hmm,
In 2012, they were blessed with a son, Lordship.
hmm.
That is Mr. Sungda Waipom, Lordship. Unfortunately, the petitioner's son expired on 29th of September 2016.
Hmm.
Thereafter, Lordship, again, unfortunately, Lordship, the petitioner's daughter-in-law, Lordship, also expired on 15 to 2020, Lordship. Now, after the petitioner's son expired, his wife, Lordship, that is the petitioner's daughter-in-law, Lordship, was receiving the family pension.
No, just a minute. Who's the petitioner before the court? The father,
Yes, the father of the,
government servant.
yes, government servant.
Father of the government service has filed his writ petition.
Yes, on behalf
His
of,
son was appointed in the IRB, but he died in harness.
yes, Lordship.
Then his
What-
daughter-in-law also expired.
Yes, yes, who was
Then-
receiving family pension. Now,
Now,
they are survived by a minor son, Lordship.
minor son,
Yes, who
How
is
old?
9 years.
9 years.
Yes,
Okay,
the family court, Lordship,
yes.
have also appointed the petitioner as the legal guardian, Lordship.
Petitioner is the father, grandfather.
Yes, grandfather.
Okay.
Lordship, which I have also annexed
Okay,
in my petition, Lordship.
okay.
So, Lordship, and unfortunately, Lordship, during their lifetime, the petitioners, neither the petitioner's son nor his wife nominated the grandson,
Hmm.
their son, to receive family pension, Lordship,
Hmm.
during their lifetime. Now, the government is
Hmm.
objecting on the ground that no nomination is made, Lordship.
Hmm.
And Lordship, as per a standing office memorandum, Lordship.
How long
the-
did he serve as constable?
Yes, Lordship, I am entitled to family pension.
No, no,
Lordship.
that is the different thing. How long did he serve
Lordship,
before he died in harness?
about 8 years, Lordship.
He studied, I mean, he was appointed in 2008.
Yes,
He
Lordship.
died in 2016.
Yes, Lordship.
It's about 8 years,
Yes, Lordship.
not exactly 8 years, more than 8 years.
Yes, Lordship.
8 years, 8 months.
Yes, Lordship.
So during that time, you mean to say that he did not make any nomination? Immediately on entering service, normally,
During his service, he nominated his wife.
okay, his wife.
Yes, after his expiry, his wife was receiving family pension.
The son was born after when? After he died,
No, Lordship, during the
during
lifetime.
his lifetime.
Yes,
So nomination was only in favor of his wife.
yes.
Now
Lordship.
wife received the pension.
Yes, Lordship. Now,
Now-
unfortunately, wife also expired.
How will the wife nominate? Is there any provision for the wife to nominate?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship. We follow the Nagaland, under Nagaland, we follow the CCS.
No. See, the wife is not the government servant.
Yes,
The
Lordship.
wife is the wife of that government servant.
Yes, Lordship.
Government servant expired.
Yes, Lordship.
Wife is getting family pension.
Yes, Lordship.
Then can she also make nomination during her lifetime?
Lordship,
That
the
supposing
government-
today, if I die, my son will get like that.
Yes, Lordship.
She's not a government servant.
Yes, Lordship. But the petitioner's son, Lordship,
Hmm.
ought to have nominated his minor son during his lifetime, Lordship.
Ought to have done, he did not
Yes.
do it. Now, what is the remedy?
The remedy is that a representation has to be made before the deputy commissioner of the concerned district, Lordship. There is a standing office memorandum, Lordship.
Page?
My lord.
Have you annexed it?
Yes, Lordship. Page 39, Lordship.
39. Which part, paragraph?
The last paragraph, Lordship, if I may be allowed to read.
Yes.
Therefore, it is hereby reiterated that inclusion change of nominee, which shall also include post-retirement spouse and children, for the purpose of family pension after the death of the pensioner in respect of settled case shall not be allowed without proper inquiry by the deputy commissioner of the district. Any alteration, addition in the size of family should be immediately brought to the notice of the head of office in the prescribed format for onward submission to Accountant General's
Okay,
office.
okay.
Well,
So can it be disposed? See, this representation is made by the father.
yes,
Father.
Lordship.
Let the deputy commissioner examine and take a decision in terms of the office memorandum.
Your Lordship, here, since I've not received the instructions with regard to whether the DC has received the representation.
Hmm.
So in
No,
this fact of the matter, Your Lordship, the petitioner will be allowed to approach if I have no objection, if the petitioner approaches the.
We'll observe that.
Yes, Your
If not already received,
Yes.
he will get a copy of this writ petition also,
Yes,
along with this
yes,
represent
the-
everything. And take a decision within a period of 6 weeks.
Yes, Your Lordship, no objection, because
All right.
this is the only,
Correct, correct. So why should they
Option,
wait
yeah.
for such a long time?
yes, Your Lordship.
Heard Mr. Senti Younger, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Miss
In the holy, Your Lordship.
Ina Holi, learned state counsel. Anybody else?
The
Your Lordship,
account-
I'm standing on behalf of my senior Joshua for respondent for
Who's for?
Accountant
Accountant
General.
General,
Stop. Also heard Mr.
KV Kire, standing on behalf of my senior Joshua.
KV, learned counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. Joshua Sheki, standing counsel for Accountant General Nagaland. Bracket respondent number
4.
4. Stop. Having regard to the nature of the case projected by the petitioner, the writ petition is taken up for disposal at this stage. To stop. Next para. It is the case of the petitioner that his son, Shri, what is his name?
Yimden Pom.
Yemden Home was appointed as constable in the 13th IRB on 1/1/2008. Stop. He was married to, what is her name, wife?
C. Chame Pom. C. Dot CHAMEI. Cap PHOM.
Just a minute. Do we get the name in page 24?
Lordship, I have mentioned in the
Okay,
synopsis, Lordship.
it's in page 25, okay. He was married to Srimati C. Chamel Pom. To stop out of their wedlock, they had a son, namely Master Sungta Y Pom, who was born on 19/11/2014. Full stop. Unfortunately, Sri Yamden Pom died in harness on 29/9/2016. And after his death, his wife, Sunta Waipom was receiving the family
No,
pension.
C. Chamepom, Sungta Waipom is the son, Lordship.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And after that, Srimati C. Chame or Chamel?
Chame, MEI.
Okay, Chamei form was receiving the family pension. To stop, unfortunately, Srimati C. Chamei form also expired on,
15 to 2020.
okay, on 15 to 2020, leaving behind their only son, Sri Sankta Waipom, who is 9 years of age as on today. Stop. Since the late government servant, Sri Yamden Phom, only nominated his wife in his service book to receive family pension, Master
Sungta Waipom.
Sungta Waipom has been denied the family pension. Stop. The petitioner, who is the grandfather of Master Sungta Waipom and the father of Sri
Yamden Phom.
of late Yamden Phom, is before this court seeking for a direction to the respondents to consider the representation submitted by the, who has submitted?
The
Petitioner.
grandfather, Lordship.
Submitted by the petitioner for payment of family pension to the son of Yamden Phom.
It has been submitted on 8 April 2024 to the Deputy Commissioner.
The said representation, no, cancel that. Next para. Mr. Santianger, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the representation was submitted by the petitioner on
8/4/2024. On page 24, the seal and signature of the Deputy Commissioner's office is present.
8/4/2024. And that the same has not been considered or disposed of till date. To stop referring to the office memorandum dated 13/7/2015, bracket annexure 5, annexure 9. The learned counsel submits that in a case of such nature, the deputy commissioner of the district concerned is the authority to cause proper inquiry on the claim made, and if the same is found to be genuine, appropriate relief can be granted for payment of family pension to the claimant concerned. Acha, before that, you had written many names, na? Yamden Phom and all that. Please refer to page 24 and 25. You will get all the details there. Page 24 and 25 of the writ petition. The spellings and names, date and all, okay? Mr. Santianger therefore submits that in view of the pendency of the representation, the limited prayer of the petitioner at this stage is for a direction to the deputy commissioner concerned to consider the representation submitted by the petitioner within a time frame. Stop. The learned state council appearing for the state respondents and the learned council appearing for the accountant general, Nagaland, has no objection to the prayer. Next para, in view of above, the writ petition is disposed of with the direction to the deputy commissioner, Longlang, Nagaland, to consider the representation submitted by the petitioner on
8/4/2024.
8/4/2024. In terms of the office memorandum dated 13/7/2015. And upon such consideration, pass appropriate orders within a period of 6 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Stop, the petitioner shall also submit a copy of the writ petition to the respondent number 5, isn't it? Yes, Lordship. Along with a certified copy of this order. Did I say dispose at any stage? Did I say dispose? The writ petition, with the above observation and direction, the writ petition stands disposed of. Obliged, Lordship.
For hearing, item number 32.
Yes.
Please, your lordship. Here, the petitioner is praying for appointment on compassionate ground, your lordship, as per office memorandum dated 17 September 2015.
Compassionate.
Lordship,
Compassionate ground.
your lordship. Lordship, I may take you to the,
Just a minute. Who's for the state? You are there?
No, Lordship, my place is engaged before the court of law.
Who's that?
S. Chang,
S. Chang.
Lordship,
He's ready otherwise?
Lordship.
Okay. Okay, tell us, what is your case? First of all, you tell me, who's the late government servant?
the petitioner's father,
Yes,
who
what?
died in harness while serving as the basic grade 2 under the establishment of Deputy Commissioner Mon Nagaland.
Show me the document. Where is the document? Where's the appointment order or
Annexure 1.
annexure 1?
Lordship, I may take you to type copy of Annexure 1, page
Yes.
14.
Page 14.
Your lordship. The petitioner's father's name is at serial number
just-
48.
Just a minute, Chasi. You can go. You ask somebody to come, you can type. Serial number?
48, page 15.
Page 15, 48. Okay, 48 is there. Chinkap K.
Your lordship.
This is the father.
Your lordship.
Appointed as what?
Grade 2 to Basi.
Just a minute. Huh? Petitioner is the son or daughter?
Son.
Grade 4 or grade 2? Please read page 14. It says that temporarily appointed to the post of grade 2 DB. What does it mean? DB means
To Basi.
grade 2.
Your lordship. To Basi is grade 2.
Regularized.
Your lordship.
Yeah, then?
Accordingly, I have submitted my representation.
No. Before that, this is appointment of your father.
Your lordship.
Then when did he die?
Your lordship, I may take you to Annexure 2, page 16, death
Yes,
certificate.
16, that certificate.
16/12/2018.
16/12/2018. His appointment or regularization was in 89,
Your lordship.
1989.
Your lordship.
He expired in 2018.
Your lordship.
Then where is your application?
Mm.
For
Annexure 4, your lordship.
annexure 4. Date?
Dated
It's not
new.
there.
Dated new.
Dated new.
Accordingly, my application was forwarded by respondent number 4 to respondent number 3 on 25th January 2019, Annexure 6, Your Lordship, for appointment on compassionate ground,
Annexure 6.
page 24.
DC.
Your Lordship,
DC one is respondent number
4
forwarded to
to respondent number 3, Commissioner, Nagaland, Kohima.
respondent number 3.
Your Lordship. Stating that all requirements as per OM dated 17 September 2015 have been fulfilled. Hence, the application is recommended for necessary action, please.
Hmm. Then
However, the petitioner's application is not considered. Therefore, the petitioner is before this honorable court.
okay, this is 2019,
Your Lordship.
25th January 2019.
Your Lordship, I've received an office letter dated 6 March 2024. Your Lordship, may allow me to place the
What is it about?
office letter. This letter stating by the Deputy Commissioner, Your Lordship, stating that my name has been listed at serial number 1 in the incumbency list
Hmm.
for appointment on compassionate ground, Your Lordship.
Hmm.
Therefore, my humble prayer that specific direction may be given to the state respondents, particularly to respondent number 3, Your Lordship.
Just a minute. This response to letter number nil dated 16/5/23. What is this
Of my
letter?
read petition, Your Lordship.
16/5. What is that? Where's the 16/5?
The petition which I have filed, Your Lordship, 16/5/2023.
Where is that? Where's the petition? The writ petition.
Your Lordship. The present read petition.
You gave a copy to the DC.
Your Lordship, actually, I served to the state respondents, Your Lordship. And
And
then
the-
I received this letter,
You served a copy to the state government advocate,
Mm.
and then you received this letter.
Your Lordship.
Okay. What is that? Xerox copy?
Your Lordship.
You give me the Xerox copy, keep the original with you. I might want to keep it in the record. Yes, Miss S. Chang,
Lordship, Lordship, I have not received the copy, actually.
give her, show her a copy.
And Lordship, as per dated 23rd May 2024, Lordship,
Hmm.
I've also received an instruction regarding the update of the incumbency list status,
Ah.
Lordship. So if I may place it before you, Lordship. So the
This-
petitioner is listed in serial number 2, Lordship.
Okay. This one says 1.
Lordship, if Lordship may kindly.
So, this is from whom? Deputy Commissioner Mon,
Well, to put it-
May 24. WPC. Sixteen, 12. Oh, Have you got the copy?
Yes, Your Lordship.
It seems that father of the petitioner died 16/12/2018. So there was another writ petition
Lordship.
in which the father of that petitioner perhaps had died on 19/2/2000. So the incumbency list has been updated. He becomes serial 2 now, he's serial number 1.
Lordship.
So what is the vacancy position otherwise?
So Lordship,
Now, see, as per this provision for what you call the compassionate appointment, how it is to be, how are they to be appointed?
the question, Lordship.
Let us see. Where's the provision?
Annexure 9, page 34, Your Lordship. And the relevant para is at para 4.
Please read.
Your Lordship, I may be allowed to read.
Read.
Compassionate appointment may be made to the post falling under the combined direct recruitment quota for group C or D. The ceiling for compassionate appointments of 5 persons of direct recruitment vacancies in group C and group D posts have been done away with, provided such appointment do not exceed 50% of the vacancies during a year. The appointment against posts for direct recruitment in group C should be in the entry grade only. Further, appointment against any posts for direct recruitment in Group C should be limited to those posts which are outside the purview of NPSC for recruitment.
50%.
Your Lordship.
So what is to be done? Can we dispose it of? As and when there's a vacancy, as per the incumbency list, they will give the appointment.
Lordship. If a direction may be given, Lordship.
All right, we'll dispose it.
Your Lordship, however, my humble prayer that specific time period may be given since the petitioner is waiting from 2018.
That cannot be possible because we don't know when the vacancy will arise.
Lordship.
If today you tell me this is the vacancy, then I can direct. But unless the court is informed about the vacancy position, how can we say that?
Also, my prayer is not only to the post of Dobasi, but any available vacancies, Your Lordship. And I file an RTA also on
Is that possible in any available vacancy?
No, if Lordship, if there is any vacancy, then his case will be considered, Lordship. So
No, not only the vacancy in the post of what? What does he ask for? Applications for what?
annexure 7
for
and
compassionate appointment, Lordship.
It can be, appointment can be against any group C or group D,
Lordship, but
isn't it?
Lordship. But Lordship, as even stated in my affidavit, Lordship, compiled list of vacancy has been forwarded to the Deputy Commissioner Nagaland Lordship for approval from the government, Lordship, to conduct DLRB, District Level Recruitment Board, Lordship. So we don't know when it will be conducted, Lordship.
Now, what is the vacancy position? You tell me. Is it on record? The
Your Lordship,
vacancy
I
position.
file RTA application on 30/3/2023. And
Sorry?
accordingly, I have received the vacancy list as on April 2023 and
Where?
page 28.
Vacancy where?
Page 28, Your Lordship.
No,
in my
vacancy in which place?
petition.
In whose establishment?
Under the establishment of Deputy Commissioner Mon, Your Lordship.
Mon.
Your Lordship.
Date of retirement expiry. 20. This is what, annexure 8.
Annexure 8, Your Lordship.
What do they say in the affidavit? Annexure 8 is against, I mean, it's in which statement? Statement made in paragraph number? Annexure 8. Paragraph 8.
DIO, page 2, para 3, Your Worship.
So we'll give you a time frame that there's some process already going on. All right. This is item 32. Your name, madam?
Ace Chilean.
Part Miss, oh, sorry. Item 32. Third, Miss H. Zelia, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Miss S. Chung, learned state counsel, appearing for all the respondents. So by filing this petition, the petitioner has sought for a direction to the respondent authorities concerned for appointing the petitioner on compassionate basis to any grade Group C or Group D post in terms of the existing policy of the government for appointment on compassionate basis. Stop. Next paragraph. Brief facts of the case is that the services of the father of the petitioner was regularized as grade Roman 2 Dobashi bracket DB, white order dated 26/6/1989. Stop. However, not however, cancel that. The father of the petitioner died in harness on 16/12/2018. And in terms of the existing policy of the state government, the petitioner submitted his application for compassionate appointment before the Deputy Commissioner, Mon, Nagaland, bracket respondent number 4, dated nil, requesting for appointment on compassionate basis. Stop. The application of the respondent number, the application of the petitioner, along with all the requisite particulars and supporting documents, was forwarded by the respondent number 4 to the respondent number 3 on 25/1/2019. By stating that all the requirements of the office memorandum dated 17/8/2015 has been fulfilled, and the petitioner is recommended no, sorry, and that the application is recommended for necessary action. To stop, despite forwarding such application, the respondent authorities having failed to appoint the petitioner on compassionate basis, the petitioner is before this court. Next para. Ms. H. Zelian, Learned Counsel, submits that the policy decision of the state government for making compassionate appointment is contained in office memorandum dated 17/9/2015, bracket annexure 9. And the case of the petitioner is clearly covered by the said decision. Stop. She submits that after the petitioner filed the writ petition, the respondent number 4, white communication dated 6/3/2024, has informed the petitioner that as per the incumbency list of vacancy of vacant Doboshi post under the establishment of respondent number 4, the name of the petitioner is at serial number 1. Stop. She therefore submits that the respondent authority concerned may be directed to consider the appointment of the petitioner on compassionate basis. Full stop. Next para, Ms. S. Chung, Learned State Counsel, on the other hand, submits that the incumbency list has been updated in view of the fact that there is another applicant whose father expired prior to the expiry of the father of the petitioner in the instant case. Stop. Therefore, the petitioner, as per the updated list of incumbency, is at serial number 2 now. To stop, in support of his submission, in support of her submission, the Learned State Counsel has produced communication dated 22/5/2024. Stop. Next para.
23rd, Lordship.
Signature is 22. Top it's 23.
Lordship.
You put 22/23. 5/2024, both. Okay. Next para. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner, in reply, has drawn the attention of this court to annexure 8 of the writ petition, wherein the petitioner had sought for certain information about the vacancy position under the establishment of respondent number 4. Stop. The reply made through the RTI is to the effect that there are 4 vacancies in the grade 4 post as on April 2023 under the establishment of the respondent number 4. To stop, the Learned Counsel therefore submits that the respondent authorities concerned may be directed to consider the petitioner for appointment against the said vacancies, against any of the said vacancies within a specific time frame. Stop. Next para, I have heard the submissions made by the learned counsels for the rival parties, and I have perused the materials available on record. To stop, the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents, filed by the respondent number 4 at paragraph number 3. After respondent number 4, you write on 23/4/2024. Okay. At paragraph number 3. May be reproduced as below. It's paragraph 3, huh? A to A, being flagged. Next paragraph, from the above abstract, it may be seen that the petitioner was listed at serial number 1 in the incumbency list, and that the compiled list of vacancies has already been submitted to the office of the Commissioner in Nagaland, bracket respondent number 3, for obtaining approval, permission from government to conduct district level recruitment board. To stop further, as per the updated list produced by the learned State Council, the petitioner appears to be at serial number 2 in the incumbency list. To stop, it is however seen that as per the RTI reply given to the petitioner, there are at least 4 vacancies under the establishment of the respondent number 4 as on April 2023. To stop, therefore, having regard to the policy of the state government as laid down in the office memorandum dated 17/9/2015, and also the permission sought for approval to conduct district level recruitment board by the respondent number 4 to the respondent number 3. To stop, comma, this court does not find any impediment to give appropriate direction to the respondent authorities to consider the case of the petitioner. To stop. Next para, in view of above, the respondents, more particularly respondent numbers 3 and 4. Who's number 1, 2?
Chief Secretary 1.
Okay, in that you write, in view of the respondents are directed to consider the case of the petitioner for compassionate appointment along with all other eligible candidates in terms of the office memorandum dated 17/9/2015. Having regard to the vacancy that has been revealed as expeditiously as possible, and at any rate within the outer limit of
5 months, Lordship. 4 months.
no, why so much?
Since the petitioner is waiting for appointment since 2018, Your Lordship.
You just tell me what is the practical time? 2 months?
3 months, Lordship.
Why?
Lordship, we don't know when the TLB will be conducted, Lordship.
But they'll have to conduct. This is the order of the
Lordship,
court.
we will, but we don't know when, Lordship, so
They will know now when to conduct, when I give you the time frame.
3 months, Lordship.
Okay, within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. To stop, the respondent number 3 shall initiate the process for obtaining approval of the state government. Immediately, whereafter the entire process should be completed as directed herein above. Next para, with the above observation direction, the writ petition stands disposed of. Anything else to be mentioned?
No, Your Lordship.
Okay, one more thing. The next dispose of the matter, no? The communication dated 6/3/2024 and 23/5/2024 produced by the learned counsel for the petitioner and the state counsel respectively are kept on record and marked as X and Y for identification. See, I'll tell you, what is the name of this appointment? Compassionate appointment.
Lordship.
That means it's not an ordinary appointment. Person is suffering. They require immediate assistance. If you appoint them after 10 years, what is the point? Isn't it? So the very nature of appointment is compassionate appointment. So that's why the state are required to act accordingly.
Lordship.
All right.
Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
Take note. Keep this inside the file. Yes,
For hearing, item number 33.
Yes, Lordship.
30, all right.
Lordship, on the last occasion, the government was directed to 6 instructions, Lordship.
Yes, what was this matter?
Regularization of work charge employee, Lordship.
Regularization,
Yes, the
yes.
petitioner has been serving for 34 years, Lordship, and he's due to retire on January.
Your Lordship, last order was on Monday. Time was very short. I could catch up with the authority over phone, as your Lordship has said. And then Lordship was, the authority was out of the office. But then, and yesterday, it was a holiday for the polling. So now, but then there's no dispute as regard to the qualification of the petitioner for consideration under the OM 15 March 2015. So, and then forwarding has already been done. So by the answering department to the Department of Works and Housing. So, Lordship, to my mind, there is no harm in disposing the petition. So it is covered by the standing OM for regularization. That is my submission. But your Lordship had made one observation in regard to para 10 of the writ petition.
What is that?
Wherein
Yes, what is that?
para 10 of the writ petition.
Errors of salary.
Where the petitioner has made some averments for pay parity in regard to regular employee, in regard to similarly situated employees. Para 10 at the writ petition, your Lordship. And so far as that para 10 has been concerned, to my mind, this prayer is misconceived. Because your Lordship may kindly see page 15 of the OM, page 15 of the writ petition. This is the continuation of the OM, 13 March, 17 March 2015. So, clause 2 revision of pay wages of work-class employees. So the amendments made by the petitioner and Bharatan after writ petition has been covered by this. So, to my mind, the interference by this honorable court, when the OM is very clear. So once the petitioner approached the authority, they ask for the OM, it will definitely be considered.
Just a minute, I've not been able to understand. Paragraph 10, you said,
Paragraph 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
9 and 10 of the writ petition.
And my prayer be as well, Your Lordship. The petitioner is also praying for arrears, Your Lordship, of salary.
First of all, it's regularization.
Yes.
After regularization, you're saying that you're entitled to consequential benefits,
Yes, Your Lordship.
which includes what? Appropriate fitment in the pay scale allowed to regular the same post. Now, if you're regularized, isn't that supposed to be implied?
It is implied.
Implied.
Moreover, your lordship, it is covered in page 15 of the writ petition.
Huh? Page 15.
Page 15.
Lordship, yes.
Page 15 is a continuation of the OM,
Yes.
17 March 2015, regularization of workers and casual employees who has completed 30 years of service and working on a basis.
15, which one is relevant?
Page 15, your lordship, paragraph 2.
Yes, please read.
Paragraph 2, revision of pay, wages of work-class employees. The pay scale of all work-class employees who are presently drawing scale B. Scale B, that covers the petitioner. As per ROB 2019, and who shall continue as work-class employees shall be revised as under with effect from 1/1/2005, subject to conditions indicated below.
Okay, the petitioner is getting scale pay.
Is getting.
You're getting scale pay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
So I've stated in my petition that although
So this paragraph 2 should cover your case?
Yes. It
Lordship.
covers this case.
in a similar situation case, also this court has allowed.
No, yes or no, tell me. See, first thing is first.
Yes,
First thing first is that you are praying for regularization.
yes, Your Lordship.
As on today, you're getting scale pay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So if you are regularized, then this paragraph 2 will take care of your
That is what I am saying.
pay.
Lordship.
That is what I am saying.
Over and above this, what else are you claiming?
Lordship, what I'm saying is that if, Lordship,
Hmm.
if as per the memorandum,
Hmm.
if I was, if strictly going by the memorandum, I should have been regularized in 2020, Your Lordship.
Should have, must
Yes, Your
have,
Lordship.
that is a different thing.
Yes, Your
That will
Lordship.
be taken care of. That will be taken
So
care
at
of.
least I should be given, Your Lordship, at least from 2020, Your Lordship.
No, no, no.
At least the minimum, Your Lordship.
No, see, Miss, you have to be reasonable with your prayer also. Even before getting regularization, you're praying everything. It has to go step by step.
Yes. Your
First, you
Lordship.
get regularized and get your things settled.
That is what I am saying.
Then, after getting all those benefit, if you still feel that you are supposed to get some more benefit from this, then you press that.
Lordship.
But at this stage, you are pressing everything that may not be.
Lordship, my humble submission is that, Lordship, I'm saying even though I'm getting scale of pay, Lordship, the pay is very minimum to very meager, Your Lordship, as compared to those who are regularly appointed, Your Lordship. So as per law, Your Lordship, at least the minimum of the pay scale should be given to me, Your Lordship. So at least from the filing of the writ petition, I should be allowed areas. Your
No,
Lordship.
where is the authority into that concern? You're saying there is some authority. Writ appeal. Huh?
If that can be read first, Your Lordship. Because the state appealed against the judgment which was upheld again by the division bench. The relevant portion, the last portion is relevant, Your Lordship. Here, it is not a work charge, but is the petitioner was on contingency basis, Your Lordship. Now, Your Lordship, the respondents are directed to pay the minimum scale of pay of super along with arrears from the date of filing of the writ petition, Your Lordship. It's
On what
in
basis?
terms of the ratio laid down in Jagjit Singh, Your Lordship.
What does Jagdeep Singh say?
Equal pay for equal work, Lordship. At least minimum of the pay scale should be given, even though temporary employees, casual employees, daily wage employees, but at least they should receive the minimum of the pay scale received by the regular employees, Your Lordship.
Jagjit Singh has been abstracted here,
Yes, Your
which is
Lordship.
the relevant portion.
Lordship, I didn't give the authority to the Lordship. If
No,
go
you
to
have,
some paragraph
you
60.
have this judgment with you also, a copy of this judgment. Oh, you have given me your copy.
Sorry.
No, you don't have any other copy of this. You have only one copy.
I have it.
So read from there. It is abstracted there.
Oh, Lordship.
You come to paragraph 7, 8. Paragraph 8, they have abstracted.
Paragraph 7. It is already settled position of law that persons engaged for the same work cannot be paid less than another who performs the same duties and responsibilities in a welfare state. So I've stated in my petition that I'm performing the same duties and responsibilities, Your Lordship. It is not the case of the respondents that the petitioner is not performing the same duties and responsibilities compared to other regular employee engaged for the same work. 8. In a case on such and such, this Honorable Supreme Court has held us under 57. There is no room for any doubt that the principle of equal pay for equal work has emerged from an interpretation of different provisions of the Constitution. The principle has been expounded through a large number of judgments rendered by this court and constitutes law declared by this court. The same is binding on all courts in India under Article 141 of the Constitution of India. The parameters of the principle have been summarized by us in paragraph 42 herein above. The principle for equal pay for equal work has been extended to temporary employees, differently described as work charge, daily wage relating to temporary employees has been summarized. The legal position relating to the temporary employees has been summarized by us in paragraph 44 here and above. The above legal position, which has been repeatedly declared, is being reiterated by us yet again. Yet, in a considered view, it is fallacious to determine artificial parameters to deny fruits of labor. An employee engaged for the same work cannot be paid less than another who performs the same duties and responsibilities, certainly not in a welfare state. Such an action, besides being demeaning, strikes at the very foundation of human dignity. Anyone who is compelled to work at the lesser wage does not do so voluntarily. He does so to provide food and shelter to his family at the cost of his self-respect and dignity, at the cost of his self-worth, and at the cost of his integrity. For he knows that his dependents would suffer immensely if he does not accept the lesser wage. Any fact of paying less wages as compared to others similarly situated constitute an act of exploitative enslavement emerging out of a domineering position. Undoubtedly, the action is oppressive, suppressive, and coercive, and is compels involuntary subjugation. We would like to extract here in Article 7 of the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. The same is reproduced and under. The state parties to the present covenant recognize the right of everyone to the enjoyment of just and favorable condition of work, which ensure in particular remuneration, which provides all workers as a minimum with fair wages and equal remuneration for work of equal value without distinction of any kind, in particular women being guaranteed conditions of work not inferior to those enjoyed by men.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Esther. Now, in the facts of your case,
Yes, Your
in the writ petition, where have you stated that?
Lordship.
That you're performing similar job?
Lordship, yes. Paragraph 1. 9, 10, Lordship from 10, Your Lordship. 10, I'm able to read, Your Lordship.
Yes.
That the inaction of the state respondent has resulted in the petitioner and family having to face hardships. Having served for over 30 years, the petitioner is still not receiving appropriate pay. Though receiving scale pay, his emoluments are much less in comparison to regular employees' policies. Therefore, the petitioner is also entitled to the minimum of the pay scale allowed to persons holding similar and the same post on regular basis. This entitlement is all the more there in must edge all classes serving on temporary or regular basis perform the same duties. The posts are identical and the same. The duties are identical and the same.
What is the comparison? Do you have that anywhere?
What comparison?
You're saying getting lesser pay. These people are getting this much pay, I'm getting only this much. Where is that comparison?
Lordship, the regular classes.
Yes. How much
They
are they
get
getting?
more pay, but I don't have the exact number, but they get more pay. I'm sure the. Learned Council
Simply
may be
saying
able
they're
to-
getting more pay.
Your lordship,
Yes, Your Lordship.
your lordship, I have perused the writ petition very carefully. Now, this kind of things, your lordship, this kind of thing has to be agitated before the authority by the petitioner, your lordship. Your lordship, see the page 18 of the writ petition. Petitioner has never prayed for this kind of things. Let's say the Jaktit Singh case. He has never prayed, represented before the authority. He represented before the authority for regularization of his service only. Page 18 of the writ petition, your lordship, can please see page 18 of the writ petition. This is the forwarding of the application of the petitioner. It is very specific for regularization. Now, this is done on 5th August 2022. Accordingly, we have forwarded it on 29 November 2022. That is why I'm saying the prayer of the petitioner, and more particularly in paragraph 9 and 10 of the writ petition, is misconceived. If petitioner has got some problem, why not be represented to the authority concerned first, not before this writ court?
You have filed counter affidavit?
I filed
Yes,
the
Your
counter
Lordship.
affidavit.
What do you say in paragraph 19?
Only para 5 is relevant, your lordship. Para 5, that is in page 3.
By the way, what is the impediment in regularizing his service? This is in serial number 14.
Here's in serial number 14.
What is the impediment? What's it?
We go it in a block way. That means sometimes it is 60, sometimes 70, like that. So that in serial wise. So that way, it will be taken care. It will be taken care. Now, once he is regularized, everything will come. And if he is aggrieved by not giving the required scale of pay, then in that case, he can agitate. He can represent to the authority. Because it will not only be the petitioner, case of the petitioner, but all other similarly situated persons. Because every year in July and January, we are sending. We are sending. So now, everyone is safe. All the work church employees are safe. That is why your lordship I'm saying the amendments at the para 9 and 10 of the petition is misconceived.
No, Your Lordship.
Because alternative remedy is there, authority is there. Petitioner has not exhausted the alternative remedy before coming to this writ jurisdiction under 226.
Ms. Esther, your case is slightly different.
Lordship.
The one which you relied upon is praying for scale pay.
Minimum pay, minimum scale of pay. Lordship.
In your case, you're getting scale pay, but that scale pay is less
Yes,
than
Your
others.
Lordship, it's less.
So that is the.
But it's not the minimum pay scale of pay, Your Lordship. It's not the minimum pay scale.
I
of pay.
understand. So that's why I said, first you get regularized, then they should go in a stage manner. You want everything now as of today.
At least from the date of filing of the writ petition, Lordship. If not from 2020, Lordship, at least from filing of the writ petition, Your Lordship. Like I've said.
Petitioner is
please-
coming before this writ court without the exhausting his enforceable rights, your lordship.
No, but
How
Mr.
can-
Bonchan, you see, we cannot, at the same time, we also.
He can agitate before the authority, because he has never written any representation to the authority for citing his grievance.
No.
Once she has
See,
done. Petitioner has done that. Authority
Petitioner has
1000
written representation regarding regularization. That also has not,
Regular, his representation is one-way traffic. That is for regularization only.
correct. That also has not been done. Even if he had submitted for scale pay, will you give the scale pay? This is the thing, no?
Petitioner is getting the scale pay, so he is qualified under the OM 17 March 2015.
See, there's a specific prayer in the writ petition also.
Yes, Your Lordship, prayer bill.
May have not filed representation, but in the prayer they have mentioned the area of salary. What do you mean by area of salary? That the minimum scale.
Yes, Your Lordship.
That is
Because
why,
we were
and
not getting the
that
appropriate
is why
prayer
I'm
as
saying,
mandated
your
by law.
lordship may kindly appreciate. Direction may be
All
given
right,
for
I've
regularization.
understood. I've understood. I'll dispose it off. Within 4 months, you consider regularization.
Lordship,
All right.
lordship,
And you will submit one representation
lordship,
regarding your scale pay, and they'll consider that in terms of.
lordship.
The door is open to you. Will not, let us go stage by stage.
That's fine.
Heard Miss Esther Luceno, is it?
Esther.
Esther only. Heard Miss Esther, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. Mohan Chen, learned senior government advocate, Nagaland, for all the respondents.
Lordship.
The facts of the case, as projected by the petitioner, has already been reflected in this court's order dated 21/11/2022, and therefore the same is being abstracted here under for brevity. We abstract this 21/11/2022. Okay. Next para, against the claim of the petitioner, the respondents have filed a counter affidavit stating amongst others that in the proposal for regularization of work charge employees, fourth phase, and those who have completed 30 years of service as on 1/6/2021, the petitioner is placed at serial number 14. Mr. Mohim Chen, London State Council, submits that since regularization is being conducted in a phase-wise manner, the petitioner will have to wait for her turn, for his turn. On the other hand, Ms. Esther, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner has been waiting for a long time to get his service regularized. Further, the petitioner, although being given scale pay, but the scale pay given to him is lesser than the minimum of the scale pay. Against the post in which he is working. The learned counsel therefore submits that the petitioner should also be given the minimum of the scale pay
To persons holding similar posts
like persons who are holding similar posts
On
and
regular
performing similar duties
on regular basis.
on regular basis. In terms of the decision of the apex court rendered in State of Punjab and others versus Jagjit Singh and others, reported in 2017, 1 SCC 148. Next para. When the matter was listed on 24/6/2024, court had asked the learned State Council to obtain instructions about the latest position of regularization of work charge employees. Since the list appended to the counter affidavit dates back to 29/11/2022. Mr. Moemchen, Learned State Council, today submits that in view of the what is the election you call it? This local election?
ULB election.
ULB.
In view of the ULB election, he was not able to get in touch. He was not, he's not, he could not get concrete instructions in the matter. He however submits that it is an admitted position that the petitioner is at serial number 14 in the list for regularization of work charge employees, and he will be considered for regularization in due course. Where's that the notification? Any notification?
17 March 2015. 17 March 2015.
Page 14.
Okay. Next para. The petitioner has annexed the scheme for regularization and absorption of work charge and casual employees and revision of pay/wages as notified by office memorandum dated 17/3/2015 as an extra C to the writ petition. So as per clause 1, bracket small Roman 2. In respect of those work charge and casual employees in scale pay who have completed or will complete 30 years of continuous service after 1/1/2015. Their case for regularization is to be taken up in 2 batches as on 1st July and 1st January of each of every year. Stop further. Clause 2, bracket Roman 1, small, of the office memorandum provides for revision of pay/wages of work charge employees. Stop having regard to the fact that the petitioner admittedly has served more than 30 years as work charge employee and in scale pay, which however, according to the petitioner, is lesser than the scale pay enjoyed by regular employees. The claim of the petitioner is squarely covered by the office memorandum dated 17/3/2015. Stop. It is also noticed, as stated earlier, that in the list drawn as on 29/11/2022, the petitioners at serial number 14 amongst the work charge employees listed for regularization. Stop. under the facts and circumstances, this court finds no impediment in directing the respondent authorities to consider the case of the petitioner for regularization within a time frame. To stop accordingly, the respondent authorities, any particular respondent we should point out? According the respondents are directed to consider the case of the petitioner for regularization of his service in terms of the relevant scheme of the state government as expeditiously as possible, having regard to the fact that he will be reaching the age of superannuation in the month of January 2025
Yes, Your Lordship.
within a period of 4 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Stop liberty is also granted to the petitioner to file appropriate representation to the respondent authority concerned for grant of minimum pay scale against the post he has been working on work charge basis. In the event of filing of such representation, the respondent authority concerned shall consider the same and dispose it by way of a speaking order within a period of within the same period of 4 months from the date of receipt of the representation. With the above observation and direction, the petition stands disposed of.
God bless you.
Okay. This you give it back to Ms. Esther. You get the first relief, then we'll see. Okay. Is that all? Okay, thank you very much.